Hey, what is up guys, Control here, and today's video is going to be on Togwaggle Druid. This version isn't too different from the ones I played previously, the biggest thing being that we're not running the Starliner combo in it. And the one new card we're running, only one I know, but that's going to be Zul'Drak Ritualist, a really sweet 4-drop that is actually super broken with Oaken Summons, and also Spreading Plague. We also only run 2 minions that cost less than 4 in the deck. That's just because you have a 50-50 for the Vargoth high roll, which is pretty nuts when you get it. And even if you do low roll, you still get a 3/9 with taunt, which is pretty juicy. I think in about 40 to 50% of games, you are actually going to be able to get the combo off and have some really weird endgame outcomes, which is personally why I'm a really big fan of the deck. Obviously, you can just win against aggro like on turn 6 with like a Spreading Plague, or like gain, I don't know, 700 armor against like a deck that can only do X amount of damage, right? Like a Secret Mage or something. But in those matchups where you get to steal your opponent's deck and play with their cards, those are truly the ones that I find to be super, super fun. And the reason why I consistently come back to this archetype, 1, 2, 3 times in expansion and just jam out with it. And it's simply because it's just fun. It's nice to be able to steal your opponent's cards, play with them, win in a different way than you normally would win in Hearthstone. And I mean, the 2 games I'm going to showcase today are games just like that. Games where you take your opponent's cards and, you really play a game or two of Hearthstone that you really just haven't before, and it's good fun. It's really good fun, and I think it's just thought-provoking gameplay. That being said, sometimes you have some games where, you don't really think with this, and that's just the way it goes with every deck, I guess, but the good games are really good games with Togwaggle Druid, and I would recommend playing it for that reason. That being said, though, I wouldn't really craft the deck just because it is super expensive and runs a lot of fridge legendaries, so I would say unless you're only missing like 1 or 2, don't really bother crafting this one. And just enjoy watching me play instead. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'll be back with live streams on Monday, so I'll catch you guys then. Have a good one, and smash that like button if you guys like the video. Enjoy. Okay, game number 1. We get our wonderful Togwaggle deck against a beautiful Paladin list. So this hand's like really confusing because ramp is quite good for us, but we don't really want to give him mana. Poison Seeds is broken against Mech Paladin, and Spreading Plague is broken against Odd Paladin. And Ferocious Howl is just kind of good. So I guess we're just going to keep the whole hand and not play the bio project until a little bit later on in the game, probably. Yeah, that's probably going to be the game plan here. Because we don't want to give him mana to cheat stuff out with early, but it is a good card, so we want it. Double Poison Seeds against the Mech deck, that's kind of good. Nice. I would hope you guys are having a great day. Sup Griffin is the art matcho table. Nick with the wonderful thing. Loaf, how you guys doing? Everybody's having a great day. Can coin the Jade Blossom, will be at 4 mana next turn. Double Crystology, he's probably going to do stuff next turn. I don't think we're really desperately in need of playing this right now because it's not really going to change what we do next turn anyways. How many channel points do you guys have right now? I'm curious. What is the most amount of channel points somebody has here? Thinking about like changing the rewards for the channel points. I don't really know what to do with them though. 9k. Wow. That's a lot of channel points. Think about all of the things you can do with that many channel points. Ooh, Oaken Summons. It's quite good. Should have been bad. 5k, that's a lot. I was thinking I could do like a deck review for like 10k maybe. I was thinking like give you VIP for like 300,000 maybe. 400,000, I'm not sure. It's kind of a big investment, that many channel points, but I don't think it's like actually that hard to get that many. So I think we want to Plague before we play Poison Seeds. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's just a little bit stronger to make him commit more before you commit the Seeds. It's also just like mana efficient here as well. So I'd almost like to like play the Poison Seeds and then Oaken Summons as well. The only problem with that is if we play the Oaken Summons and get Vargoth, and there's a flip to have the Vargoth board Poison Seed. That is, which is not that great. So we don't really want to have to deal with that. I could do timeout for like 2k maybe. Timeout 10 minutes for 2k. Could be a decent reward. I could definitely buy into that one. So we can now ramp the mana crystals and poison seeds, and because he played Snip Snap, he's just gonna have a bunch of 1/1s and not be able to play anything here. So we could get our ramp and then maybe go for like an overflow turn or something here. But effectively what happens here is he gets 4 1/1s and 3 2/2s, so I don't think that's that threatening, but he can't develop, so he's just drawing cards basically. It also kind of dumps our hand a little bit, so it's a little bit easier for us to not really worry about Divine Fever here because of that. Let's go Bio Project, I think. Poison Seeds. I don't think we play the summons here, and we technically don't have to play the Bio Project again. The only thing is, it is like free right now, and I do want to draw with Overflow, but next turn we're going to be at 8 cards, and I'm going to play 3. One of them draws us a bunch, though. Can technically play this if we have to next turn. The play would be like Overflow, Coin, Bio Project, Summons next turn, I think is the move. And we just draw and develop, that's all really. Okay. So like that hero power is actually useless because we're just going to be healing him, but it is Cycle. New place? No. Still, it's just the camera's been flipped, that's all. But still the same room. I did the camera flip like that because I had some stuff that was basically just in my room because we had to get rid of it, and there's no better place for it to go really, so we shoved it in my room. Funny how that works. So again, if we play 3 cards, then we're going to draw 5. We may overdraw, so we probably do have to play the Bio Project here if we're going to do that. Start with the summons, see what we get. Pull Vargoth. So one of the cards that we're going to get played is going to be played twice, which is a little bit freaky, but it's not that likely to be Overflow because we are playing 4 spells. So I think we just play into that. Coin. Overflow. Do we even have to coin there? Sorry, actually Bio Project acts as a coin, so I could have actually saved the coin there. That's my bad completely. Sorry about that. Huge misplay. That was actually really, really bad. Okay. We do have the Innervate though. You only need like an Innervate or a Bio Project. Sorry, actually an Innervate or a coin because you want to be playing the Aviana combo, right? So with that, we do kind of need to be looking towards stuff like Aviana. Okay, and a bunch of stuff that's wide. Cool. Yeah, no, it's definitely fair, right, to argue that as well, and like you're probably right too, right? It's likely not like actually a terrible play. It just like kind of feels bad, that's all. So you could play Zul'Drak Ritualist and then Plague. It's kind of cool how these cards actually work together because Zul'Drak gives them more minions for your Plague to kind of just like jam down on, which is sweet. Just because we don't have Togwaggle, so we can't really swap decks or anything, and I don't think we really have too much else we'd want to do here. Could like draw with Howl and then just play Plague, but I mean you can just do that next turn. So I think this is fine, just stalls for a little bit. I'm happy with it. Mean Street Marshall, oh man. Hey Commerce, how you done? What's Ritualist for? Well, I think it's just a good card to pull with Vargoth off of Oaken Summons or just Oaken Summons by itself. And I think that this combo is actually quite good against aggressive decks later on in the game. This card is like almost the entire reason why I'm playing this deck is just because I wanted to try it out a little bit, see how it felt. And I mean, based on that, it's pretty good, so that was cool. Because other than that, I mean, this deck doesn't really have anything new, right? It's just, you know, a different version of an older deck, but one new card is what you get a lot of the time in Wilds. So, we now have more cards than he does, so swapping maybe not even the best idea unless we can cycle further. But this is kind of grim, I would say, right now. Innervates. So our summons doesn't do anything. We're always going to have seeds to clear stuff with. Let's go Howl to gain some armor. I mean, this board's like kind of threatening, but not really crazy at all. Let's do that. Wrath Cycles. We should probably take the draw here. I think that's kind of what we're looking for in most cases. So just kill a 1/1 that doesn't matter at all. Branching Paths is okay. Draw some cards. Malfurion's a pretty good card. So right now we're at 9. You can always dump an Innervate, it's not really a problem. You got a card that enables the combo, cool. But we're at 10. So we have to Innervate a Hero Power. Or we could overdraw Togwaggle. Should be fine. That pass. The last few times I've played this deck, it's been with the Togwaggle combo, but also had Starliner, and it's a little bit weird to not have that, because when you combo with this version, you actually don't have like a full clear right away. Which definitely feels somewhat foreign to me, because, I mean, it's just been the last like 2 or 3 times I think I played this deck for a day that I've just been able to say, hey, it doesn't matter if you have a board, I'm just doing 70,000 damage to it anyways. In this case, we clearly can't do that though. So it's a little bit more difficult.
Converting stored energy.
Big bang. And our good friend's going face. Oh no.
Reporting for duty.
Spellstones, we could go Aviana, Innervate, Kun, we get all of our crystals back. Jepetto to draw the Tog. Maybe giving him a branching pass, which is actually kind of insane right now for him. And we don't really have clear, but I guess we could just like poison seeds after. Right, it's not really like that big of a deal. Just leave him with like nothing to work with. The thing is like the 2/2s do stuff if he does draw branching pass right away. And that happens 1 out of 4 times, but it's pretty good odds for us, I think. We're kind of in a bad spot, so let's take the 1 out of 4 odds, I think. Jepetto to draw. Swap decks. We actually can't even do that, can we? Because we lose our hand, right? So if we lose our hand, then I can't even poison seeds here. That's my bad. I could play Malfurion though for taunts. Is that really good enough though? Like, what's really gonna win me the game here? Because this is gonna kill me, I think. I can't kill that, right?
Let's see.
Might get animation out here. I think that I'm just dead though in almost every case. Okay, this hand is actually quite bad, never mind. But if he does get the pass through off the top, then I'm certain we're dead. He has nothing to magnetize with. I feel like playing the card that gives me 3 armor return is pretty important. So you go here, bang, bang, and then he has 12, plus 8, 20, 21, I think. Okay, well, I mean, we're not dead, we have a big board, so we're probably fine here. Just to figure out how we want to trade. Thing is, he could also trade into our stuff, which would be kind of a problem. That would be kind of an issue, actually, if he did trade into our stuff. I think it definitely was not just Poison Seeds that turn, though. I feel like we did have to go and make the board. Kind of a confusing way that we have to play the game here. Okay, so he's trying to take good trades. 6-2, 1-2... Okay, I think he's opted against taking good trades. Base is smart, trading bad. No, okay, he does want to trade still, cool. Guess he recognizes that he has some big stuff left in the deck still. And the Anoitron is quite annoying, believe it or not. So, can go boom, boom, swing hero power, trade there. He's got some small stuff. We'll have 1 taunt card. Our taunt card will soak 2 hits. Really not that good at all. He also has Overflow. Fatigue's not going to matter for him, right? So if he does play Overflow, all of his stuff's going to be healed. Which generally means we're going to lose, I think. We don't really beat that too often. Might actually want to play Jeeves here, as funny as it sounds. Probably have to win, actually. So we only play... Well, we get a full board, but we should do the cards. Do the stuff. We'll think about that, I guess. So we have the hero power to attack. That's gonna happen, that's gonna happen, trade, hero power, swing. Those things are all happening. So if we play Jeeves, we draw cards, he would have to clear Jeeves. I mean, we just need, it's a 5-8, right? Like, I think we kind of just have to do the 5-8 play. I'm not gonna swap the decks back. If he draws paths, he draws paths. Those are really good cards for us. super, super good here. The nice thing about him not clearing Jeeves is, in a Jeeves fashion, what happens is, you both draw, right? Obviously, we're going to be drawing first, but he will draw as well, which will then mean that he will also fatigue at the end of his turn. So if we have something like Zilliax up, we're not dead here, then we can go ahead and just, like, go Zilliax, you know, strap him on with the module and the Zilliax. Probably go Zilliax first trade, get a Divine Shield again on him, and be fine. Jeeves as well. He just matches Jeeves, I dig it. Gonna keep a full hand though, I guess, is what he's gonna do. So we'll just be the only one drawing then. It's fine. Spellstone one time, trade. So he goes face for 18. This one off right now. And he wants to swap decks back. So he draws 2 of his cards. Okay, so we're both at 1. We fatigue here. He got... I'm gonna guess our... I mean, maybe not the... If he had got the paths, he would have played it, right? I guess the better question is, do we have lethal here? So we have 6, 12. 12 plus 7 is 19. You have to trade that off. So we have 19, 20. 25... It should be lethal, I think. Let's just double count. 12 plus 7 is 19, plus a 1 is 20, 25. Yeah, GG. That was a really, really tight game, not gonna lie. Honestly, pretty cool that that's the first one of the day. You usually don't get really good ones for the initial games, but that was, yeah, a really cool game in the end. It's kind of funny, you don't usually have those against Mech Paladin, but that was, yeah, a good one, GG's. Okay, Priest. I mean, I guess we should keep Kun because Psychmelon is only going to draw Aviana, right? So, that's fine. Azalina. Dude, every time I draw this card, it's just like, I refuse to let you draw 3 cards from me. It's like, I am Juicy Psychmelon and you are only ever going to draw 2. Hey, Nomi, thanks for the 13. I love your face too, Nomi. Thank you so much for the 13. Welcome back to Digital Athletes. What a great day. Thank you. I appreciate you. Does this feel better than the full Starliner combo deck? It feels a lot different. It doesn't feel very similar to that list, to be honest. So I wouldn't really compare them side by side. Also, this is a non-quest priest. Okay. Could have gone like Bioproject Summons there. That honestly wouldn't have been that bad of a play. I prefer to take like a slower route here though. He mulliganed the priest? I think he kept the far left card, so I don't think he did. That'd be funny if he did though. Let's play the summons, see what we roll here. Never lucky, dude. Never lucky, man. Can just never roll that Vargoth, dude. If we play Bioproject, we're not buying anything other than giving him mana, so I don't really want to do it. Like, it's nice to play this card, but the thing is, if he has coin in a full hand, he can literally play a 7-drop. Or 7 mana worth of things that draw him cards, for example, which is not good. It's actually kind of good here. We should play the Psychmelon first, see what we get. Jepetto's not bad. I sort of like Bioproject and like Howl. Okay, that's not bad either. So we play Jepetto, we draw a King Togwaggle for 1 mana. Could quite literally instantaneously Togwaggle Azalina and just steal his deck. Is that really a good idea though? I feel like it's usually a little bit better to draw first. Should go Jepetto here, draw the Togwaggle. Do that and trade. So now the only thing is... Actually with Vargoth it's not bad, right? Because now we have 1 card that plays around Dirty Rat. We technically have 3 cards that play around Dirty Rat and only 2 cards that are necessary for the combo, right? You actually only need Azalina and Togwaggle here. You do not need to play with the Aviana Kun part. So one of the nice things that Jepetto does give you is it plays her in Dirty Rat, and it also kind of accelerates your combo if you can get that off a little bit earlier. You're gonna need to steal the Death Knight also? Maybe. Be nice to steal the Death Knight for sure. He has only drawn a few cards, I mean, it could most certainly be the play, especially because he's not drawing the order here. How do we feel about Vargoth? Overflow. And then just swap the turn after. I like it. He can't kill the Vargoth with the loot order, and we get Malfurion too, sweet. Okay, and you have to hit him with Yubes, because if you don't, he's gonna think that you meant to do that. Are there no necessary cards anymore? Well, you don't need Innervates because the Azalina and because of the Jepetto Joybuzz reducing the King Togwaggle. So Azalina and Kun are actually not part of the combo anymore. All you have to do is play King Togwaggle and then go Azalina after. So we have no necessary cards other than these two for our combo here. Smart guy drawing the cards first. So that's the problem with doing the Overflow play is we do give him time to react. That being said, if he doesn't have the Anduin now, we just go in and win.
My hand overflows.
Oh no, we overdrew Innervate. So go free Kun. Togwaggle, swap the decks. We're not going to be playing Malfurion. It kind of sucks, but that's just the way it goes. I play the Bio Project just to, get some more mana. And play the Soulthief to, steal his stuff. And see what we have in store for ourselves here. Kazakis, which is active. No Anduin, baby. That's what I'm talking about. He has no cards to go face. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Fuck. Okay. Well, this is not very good. We spoke too soon. Yeah, this is not very good. He doesn't have any discounts though, so he might not be able to OTK. He will have Zephyrs active though. I think we're just hero powering and passing. I was thinking about making another one of these two, but it doesn't matter because they're just 1/1s. So we have Velen and Penance, which is something, I guess. He has no Emperor. Well, he has Razop and Anduin in a hand where he can just ping us down over multiple turns, so I wouldn't say that he never wins. I would say that he's actually in a pretty good spot other than fatiguing. Yes, we can do the exact same thing where we're going to be playing Spawn and going in, but I feel like in most cases he's actually going to be quite fine here. There's an Innervate in our deck, remember, right? That's a very good card for him. So I think in a lot of cases we're actually in a fair bit of trouble here. Yeah, a fair bit of trouble, I would say. So we answer his card with our own. The amount of damage he can pull out of his ass here is absolutely insane. And he also has a healing too, right? He is going to have Velen and Penance as well. So it's not like he's not going to be able to heal. He has Zephyrs. Yeah, I'd actually be pretty surprised if we won here, to be honest. Just because of the 1-mana hero power. We could just draw the Reno, though. That's always the thing. So he hasn't played that, and that will always be a thing that can happen here. But, yeah, I think in most cases this game is kind of doomed. Yeah, starting the chip.
What is real?
And bang bang. So we could use Zephyrs for any 1-mana spell that deals damage. I guess he would ping first, so it would be a 0-mana spell, right? So he would play Zephyrs for a 0-mana spell that would deal damage here. Oh wait, do we have Lethal Ever with that? We can play our Spawn, we can Potion. We only have 2 hero powers, so we're only going to be dealing 8. It'll be 12. No, it's 8 twice though, right? We could tie here at least, right? Because we can Zephyrs, Potion, hero power. We can't Penance and hero power again though. Wait, we can Mirage Color, though. I think we could maybe have gotten there. I think we should just Penance and heal, though, here. Because otherwise we're just fucked.
Not all who wander are lost.
I think that's like the only thing we can do there. I think I might have had lethal. I actually kind of want to go back and look at that because I was looking at spawn, but with Mirage Color we could have potentially done more, right? The thing is, our hero powers cost 2 each.
This is my suggestion.
BGH.
I've got the beast in my
That's the Zephyrs though, so he still has Velen. You get Dragon Queen. What do we get off of Zephyrs for this amount of mana here? We go ping, we can reset ping. Zephyrs ping? But Zephyrs would offer us a 4-drop then. Holy Nova. Holy Nova would be good, yeah, you're right. We should take that. So we're still at 20. We'll Dragonfire. And then do we have lethal to spawn after? We go spawn, hero power, that hero power. He fatigues for 2, he's at 16. 6 plus 6 is only 12. It's not lethal, I don't think. I guess, no, we can... No, I don't have enough mana to Mirage Color and then hero power twice. So he has Velen. He has Innervate, he has the Lackey still, I think. He should be able to do 3 hero powers with Velen, so he can be able to do 12 damage, I think. At least 12. I believe at least 12 damage. And he will have a little bit of healing with the summons, and removal with the seeds. And Dragonfire, obviously.
The shadows grow short.
Swaps back, okay. So he makes us fatigue 1 time. He pulls out Doomsayer from the deck, okay. So 26. We definitely don't have lethal here. So if we swap back, he's using Innervate now, so he just has Velen. He has Velen and a Lackey. We can swap back and just draw from the deck, maybe? We're definitely going to swap back. I don't think we're dead, though, right? We know 1 card's Dragonfire, 1 card's Velen. 1 card's a Lackey. 1 card's Poison Seeds. I forgot what the last card was now, though. But I don't think we're going to be dead. Play Lackey first? This is a reset for when I want to kill him, though. With the spawn. So I think I'm just going to Mirage Color Hero Power's face. Scream and Thorson, unlucky. I definitely don't want to clear the Doomsayer though, that makes absolutely 0 sense. Playing for board means he just Dragonfires and chips me down more. And I think if we wait another turn, we're just dead.
Not all.
Velen, hero power. Okay, Lackey, hero power. Tentacle, Lackey, hero power, okay. So we're at 7. Galaka. So he has Dragonfire, he has Seeds, and I'm completely lost for what the last card is, which is a big problem. So we could clear Heat Fatigue for 3, go to 13, and then I think we could kill him the turn after. I don't think it's ever Scream. I think it's just Ping, Dragonfire, Ping, and we should be fine here. Because I don't think he can play 3 cards in 1 turn. He used Innervate, yeah, he used Innervate. Did he play Thalnos? Yes, I believe he's played Thalnos. I'm not 100% sure though, it could be Thalnos, that was one that I definitely was not thinking about. So we'll go down to 9. Based on fatigue damage. Honestly, we might still just be dead. I don't think we can even tie if he hero powers us again, because of spawn. Seeds hero power, yeah. I think we might just die here. Oh, baby! Is that enough? Hero power, Mind Blast. Hero power is only 9 damage. It's a tie. Can hero power, Mind Blast, hero power. That's 6 mana. Whispers for another hero power. But with fatigue, it's a win, right? -4. Because he fatigues for 4. We should have lethal, right? It's not a tie. It's just a win, I think. Because he fatigues at the start of the turn as well, right? So we can do that. Hero power, get a spell. Should have done the spell first, but doesn't really matter. GG, so that was a pretty tight one at the end, dude. Holy. He had like the perfect hand to kill us. And Reno's still bottom 6, right? That was really tight. And like that's the type of game that I really like playing Togwaggle Druid for. Is just when you steal people's decks and you have like really weird games that you never really, you know, have otherwise.